In 2024, I learned some fun and interesting things after posting videos that turned out to be far more controversial than I had originally intended. Mainly the ones where I poked fun at 343, thinking it was no big deal. I've experienced a decent amount of backlash, with some people claiming my videos have become way too political now, which makes me wonder if they've watched my videos from before 2023. For example, I posted a video literally titled Politics back in 2017. Was that video not political? There are also other videos like the rock video that I made, which I'm genuinely impressed that I was able to hide the political elements in it that I did, and no one ever noticed them. That's definitely the kind of political stuff I think is okay with inserting into stories. Stuff that everyone can see as more nuanced, not stuff like,
"Let us make Outworld great again!"
Let me start off by saying that I'm not the first person to incorporate political elements into Halo Machinima. And I mean legit political stuff. Not like me making fun of Bonnie Ross, but like straight up addressing political stuff. Since at least 2010, countless videos have critiqued political figures.
There's something wrong in this country when gays can serve openly in the military, but our kids can't openly celebrate Christmas or pray in.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Made funny videos with political YouTube figures.
Where all the gays are. Yeah, so that's great, right in the heart of the beast.
Or talked about political issues in our modern day, like Rooster Teeth did.
There's things like the George Floyd Memorial Fund, Black Missions Collective, Reclaim the Block, and I just want to remind everyone before we get started that Black lives do matter.
Nothing I'm doing now is new. It's just that people have become more sensitive to these things in recent years. Maybe because of the media. I'm honestly not entirely sure. I've legit had friends I've known as far back as 2003 who have refused to remain friends with me after they've learned that they can't persuade me with threats of violence. It's insane how politics have made people so antagonistic, at least in recent years. I've had people say that, for example, my video on Black Space Marines was too political. They've claimed I've never made videos with similar themes before and that they are walking away from my channel because of it. However, I've created political videos since 2017 with no issues. And if people can't watch my Black Space Marines video, then are they also going to avoid watching Arby and the Chief for its commentary on Resident Evil 5?
Are you condoning the representation of a lone American stereotype murdering countless Africans on their own soil?
I didn't hear anyone complaining when countless Spanish villagers were being shot in the face by Resident Evil 4's Leon Kennedy. I'm simply condoning the ideal that one race of people shouldn't be valued over another.
Honestly, I was inspired to create the Black Space Marines video after reading a conversation on Reddit where someone asked if Black Space Marines exist. And everyone was incredibly nice to the guy and answered his questions and provided sources. It was just an amazing thing to me that a bunch of Redditors were polite and friendly. And I made a video about it. My goal of the video was to show how being kind and civil are what we need more of, even when we disagree on certain topics, and to poke fun at the loud and angry people because we also need to be able to laugh and stop taking everything so seriously. I genuinely don't understand why some topics spark as much controversy as they do, but I fully support Machinima creators making videos on various topics, even if I personally disagree with their views. It's your channel and you should be free to make the videos you want. However, it is odd to me how me expressing my views is enough to fuel a fire that results in some people treating me and my fans with hostility. Welcome to the internet, I suppose.
You deserve to die! Die and go to hell and burn!
I will say one thing, in defense of people who haven't been enjoying my recent videos that might be coming off a little too political. And that is that maybe I could make the videos better. I have been a little lazy with how my stories are written, due to being a busy adult. Other than lecturing you like modern day Hollywood or activism does. Sorry, Activision. But honestly, one thing that perhaps makes me less interested in making videos like this is that it unfortunately does put my audience in the crossfire, which is really kind of sad that it has to be that way. There's already a great deal of hostility that occasionally springs up in the Halo Machinima community, and it's been going on for years. So bad that even Nightmare Films told me how he hated seeing it happen to so many people. So part of me does feel like steering away from that kind of stuff, even though it's slightly difficult when everything is apparently political nowadays. Regardless, I honestly never thought my videos would be considered overtly political. It is amusing to me how if I make videos, it's too political. Like how I was accused of my Bonnie Ross video being political. Some people will also simultaneously overlook similar themes like when Arby'n the Chief makes fun of Microsoft or angry fans. It is what it is, I guess. However, if I make videos that are considered political, I welcome conversation. If you ever want to talk to me, directly messaging me on Discord is our best option, as I find YouTube's comment moderation to be quite perplexing. No idea why, but YouTube will hide your comments and mine. So don't go accusing me of deleting your comments like a lot of people seem to keep doing. I keep going to the settings to allow full and unrestricted comments, but YouTube hides them against my will. Remember one thing though, I'm a busy adult with a wife, a job, and I'm often constrained by time. Not to mention, over the years of debating people online, I've learned that some people prefer to shout and win arguments, rather than engage in meaningful dialogue. So if you want to talk with me, avoid logical fallacies. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time. If that upsets you because you want me to be polite with you while you repeatedly insult me, well, I'm a nice guy, not a doormat. In this community, I believe we should be treating other people well, regardless of their opinions being different from someone else's. Engaging constructively, even when we disagree, would really help the Halo Machinima community. Because heaven help this community. With the stories I've heard and from conversations I've seen with people, we definitely need to encourage more civility among people in here. Whenever there's a hurricane hitting Florida, don't laugh at them because they vote red. And whenever there's a wildfire burning California, don't laugh at them because they vote blue. We've really got to work on getting back to treating people like human beings again and stop vilifying anyone with an opinion slightly different from your own. Finally, I don't see any harm in creating machinima videos that explore political themes. People should just make whatever videos they want to. For me, if I see a Halo Machinima video that attacks my political views, I just don't like or dislike the video, I don't comment on it, and I move on. I'm not telling you to respect people you don't agree with, I'm not telling you that you have to coexist with people, but at the very least, stop trying to destroy people that think differently than you. And stop trying to harm other people just because they enjoy things that you don't agree with. If you want to talk to me, feel free to. Obviously in a civil way, or else I'm going to just assume it'll be a waste of time. And as a busy son of a gun, I've got a lot of better things to spend my time on, rather than debating with people online who aren't interested in talking, and are more interested in winning debates with strangers. Well, I've said my piece.